Hi, family, and welcome back to Awakened Life. My name is Jacqueline Clemens, and I am a birth and traditional postpartum doula and trainer. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about 3 ways to help support you with postpartum depression and anxiety. It is so rare these days to have someone experience pregnancy and not have feelings of anxiety and depression during their postpartum season. Not just because of their hormones flushing out and clearing out and doing some funky things, but just because of the nature of the world that we live in. It can be anxiety inducing and or depressing depending on your perspective. And so just having a baby and having all kinds of hormones rushing through your body may not always help with those feelings. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about just some really practical ways to help you navigate this. Now, if you are a low income family who has just had a baby and you need meal support or mental health support, please check out my nonprofit, Akionu Birth Foundation, OKIONU birthfoundation.org, because we are actually able to help support you with meal support and mental health services. So if you're in need, please check us out there. So tip number 1, kind of connected to my last statement, is therapy. Having someone who is trained and licensed to listen out for the things that you don't even realize you're saying. Someone who's listening for those key indicators that let you know exactly what it is that you're processing. Someone that can validate those feelings with you and help you create an action plan. A therapeutic action plan is something that can be extremely helpful. The validation piece is something that many people don't talk about. When you were going through postpartum and you were losing sleep and you have all this stuff going on, you might feel like you are absolutely crazy and delirious, and you may not even feel like anyone ever even understands where you're coming from. And that's not true. It's something that all of us parents have experienced in terms of the stress. But if it gets to be something more serious and you have some concerns, or you just feel like you're not able to handle it all, therapy can be an amazing way to help neutralize and get yourself grounded so that you can begin again gaining your footing as a new parent. Second is connecting. Now, it's going to be really, really difficult, possibly in the beginning, to connect with the outside world with a newborn at home. And so finding mom groups, dad groups, parent groups online where you can digitally connect to people is going to be a lifesaver. Similarly to therapy, being in a space where people know what you're going through, they've been there, and if they haven't, they know someone who has. And being validated in a community space like that is going to do wonders for you. Making sure that even if you can't make it out the house to grab lunch or brunch with your close friend or your neighbor, that you can always log in to these groups, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram, or maybe it's an individual app that offers this community feeling as well. So you want to stay plugged in digitally even when you can't physically get out of the house. Lastly is there might be some lifestyle changes that you need to make. There is a direct correlation between your nutrition, what you're putting into your body, and how that breaks down and affects your mental health. Now, we know about sugar and how it can really throw all of us off. Sometimes it's caffeine. Sometimes it is an allergic reaction that our body is having to certain foods. And when you have a baby, there might be things that you just thought, like, I've never had an issue with this. What's going on? But once you have a baby, your whole body changes literally on a molecular level. And so you really want to pay attention to what is exacerbating your tiredness, what is making you feel worse or more down and more depressed. And if it's associated with you downing, 6 Oreos while you're watching that movie with your partner or your husband or your wife or whoever it is, then it's like, okay, I probably don't need to do that. Let me see what I could substitute, and maybe substituting it with like a healthier, cracker or chip or just something different that doesn't leave you feeling quite that down. And so you might need to move more often. You're so used to just being in bed trying to get as much sleep as you can, or maybe you decided, hey, I'm going to do all the things immediately, and then you get burnt out because your body is like, hold up, wait, I can't do all that. And so whatever it is, you might just need to tweak some of your lifestyle practices, whether it be your movement, whether it be your diet and nutrition, whether it be even the people that you're allowing around you. It can be very tempting to just allow family members to come over and help and all of that, and it's very helpful and very useful. But if you have people around you that are energetically draining or negative, or they just leave you feeling more down than you felt when they got there, then that might be a possible lifestyle change that you need to adjust, where you might say, hey, I'd really appreciate if you could maybe prepare some food ahead of time and just drop it off, but me and the baby need to rest. And then have other folks that don't leave you feeling as drained come in the house and support you in a way that's more face-to-face. So those are my 3 tips to helping you navigate postpartum depression and anxiety. I hope that that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I am more than happy to share resources with you. Again, if you are a low-income family of color who has just had a baby and you need mental health support, which we provide in a group therapy setting, as well as meal support, please hit us up at www.akionubirthfoundation.org. And please follow, like, and subscribe here. I'm going to be dropping more pregnancy and postpartum related content. And so I will see you guys next time. Bye.